You wake up and check your phone, and there it is, an inbox flooded with emails, missed calls, and clients chasing you for updates. Your to do list is endless, totally out of control. You're not running a business, your business is running you. If you feel like you're constantly working but never making progress, you're not alone. But what if I told you the problem isn't how hard you work, it's that your systems are failing you? Welcome to Pivot to Thrive, the podcast that turns messy businesses into money-making machines without the stress. I'm Dr. Priya Jaganathan, a certified CRM consultant and business automation expert, founder of Pivot to Thrive, High Level CRM agency, and VA agency.in. Through Pivot to Thrive, I help businesses automate, simplify, and grow. But what if you could take it even further? That's why I built VA Agency, my offshore virtual assistant company that connects entrepreneurs with trained virtual assistants so they can scale their business without adding to their workload. If you've ever felt like you're working too hard for too little return, this podcast is about to change the way you run your business forever. Let's get started. There's something I see business owners doing over and over again. It's one of those things that feels very harmless and insignificant at first until it starts costing hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars, and a lot of missed opportunities and time wasted before businesses start to realize it. Here is how it goes, right? You start with one tool for emails. It starts as a subscription. And then you start a subscription for social media scheduling. And then you've got payment processor, you've got accounting software, you've got course hosting software, you've got website hosting platforms, and then you've got plugins. It just adds up. Another app. And before you know, you're juggling 10 different subscriptions, 10 different platforms, which don't speak to each other. And the worst part is you don't even realize how much money you're losing because it seems very tiny, $20 and $30. But when you sit with your bank feed, it just adds up. When I do my quarterly BAS is when I realized, shit, I'm paying hell a lot of subscriptions that just adds up to a very significant amount to my operational cost every month. So, today we're going to break down the hidden cost of running your business on too many disconnected tools. And I'm going to give you one simple, affordable, smart automation fix that could save you heaps of time, effort, money, and sanity. I'm not going to say the usual, oh, just work harder or hire more people, but it's about working smarter and letting the technology. We are in the middle of the AI peak revolution, right? So let's let the technology do the heavy lifting and work smarter and not harder. So, if you've ever sat and questioned yourself, there has to be another easier way to run my business, then this episode is for you. Sit back and listen till the end because this is going to save you a lot of money, time, and efforts. And my team and I will handhold you throughout this entire process if you are willing to make the shift. Australia specifically, I find are very, very skeptical. And when it comes to change management, it's very, very challenging. So we make that whole process of change management pretty seamless and easy. And we try to keep you educated about every step of the way. And we handhold through the whole process. So stick around. I'm sure it'll be worth your time. Okay. So first, I want to really drill down on the real cost of all the different subscriptions that we use. So if you run a proper business with teams and operational cost, then all these little subscription adds up. Like most of the small business owners that I know in Australia do not have an office space, but I have been in a shared office space for, I don't know, 18 months or more. So It just gives the impression to your clients and to your referral partners that you are an actual serious business. And I take it very seriously. I can cut down this cost, say 10 grand a year, by just not investing in it and working from home. I could do that if I want to, but that is a non negotiable how I want to position my business, how I want to position my brand. So I cannot think about cost cutting there because there is no other smarter alternative to do this. So I'm in a co working space, but I've got a dedicated desk, I've got 7 days access. So it really is worth the money that I pay, and I sign clients in my shared office. So it pretty much pays for itself. So I see it as an investment and not an expense. However, when you look at all these different tools that are designed for a specific purpose, and most of these tools, the problem I have, or most businesses have, is they don't speak to each other. So you've got hundreds of apps on your phone, and if you audit the number of apps that you use for your business, it's massive. All these $20, $30, 10 different 20 different subscription just adds up, and everything is not 20 and $30. The core tools that you use for your niche would be much expensive. So research says on an average businesses spend $500 to $1,500 per month just on software subscriptions. So it's not even the time. Okay, it's not even the cost that bothers me. It's the time. The real threat, the real danger here isn't the direct cost that's involved. It's actually the cost that you never factor, which is your time. I always say this in every episode. Time is the most valuable currency. Time is the most valuable commodity. So even the richest man, he can never buy back time. So I keep repeating this again and again because that is really important. I want to drill it into your head that you lose a lot of time switching between apps. You lose a lot of time trying to fiddle with these apps and trying to make sense out of every data that you get out of these individual apps, put them all together. Okay, so really, I want you to think about the amount of time it takes for your brain to start focusing on a particular task when you switch tabs is hard because there's mental energy and focus that's involved, right? So, what is the real solution that I've got for this particular aspect, which is the cost that it takes in terms of direct cost involved, the cost of your time, the cost of your energy, your efforts, and in this process, when you're trying to juggle multiple tasks, the amount of opportunities that you miss, the leads that you miss, that's another massive loss that you never try and fix the leak. It's actually leaking. The leads are leaking through your business operations. So I've been there exactly where you are right now, having gaps in all my operational procedures, paying for multiple subscriptions, never had a fix until I found my CRM. So Go High Level CRM is an all-in-one CRM, and the great feature that businesses love is an unified inbox. So you basically connect all your social media platforms, your email, your SMS, your Google My Business profile, everything. So whatever interaction happens in each of these platforms, everything happens or it will be displayed in just that one unified inbox that you can see respond from the CRM. You can either SMS them back, you can email them back. If you have your WhatsApp bot integrated, you can WhatsApp them. So this is a game changer for business owners, and all of this can be accessed on an app. So if you're somebody who loves to run your business on your smartphone, then this is a great fix. You've got an app on your phone that you can control all the communication that comes through. Any booking that happens, you get a notification. Any payment that comes through, you get a notification. You can create invoices, send contracts. Pretty much you can do everything on your app using the high level CRM app. Okay. And training videos. If you're a course creator, if you're a coach, obviously you've got courses, you've got recorded modules and videos. So you know how much you pay for course hosting platforms like Thinkific, Kajabi, and Katra. So Go High Level has its own native app called the Go Collab app, where you can give access to your clients, the access to these apps where they can access all these courses. Now you can also white label it to your own brand name for as low as 79 to 99 US dollars a month. So they have really spent millions of dollars in building this massive, massive CRM, which is a beast. The one thing I struggle with Go High Level is to keep up with all the updates that comes up, and because they change so quickly. But I think at times you just have to have your blinkers on and just focus on getting clients and serving the clients, because change is happening really fast in this AI driven world. But if you are really struggling with all these multiple subscriptions, multiple platforms, multiple apps on your phone, then definitely this is going to be a great fix. So, for one of the business consultant, she had the same issue. She had a massive email list on MailChimp that she was paying because her list was huge, and for automations and everything, she was on a higher package of MailChimp. And then she was paying for WordPress, so many different plugins. She was paying, I think, Hootsuite for her social media scheduling. She did not have SMS marketing, and she did not have any AI respond to Google My Business reviews. So all of this was fixed with a very affordable monthly subscription as low as $200 Australian per month. All right, so there is a one-off setup fee. We rebuilt her entire website inside Go High Level. So we got rid of WordPress. We did all the automations and workflows inside Go High Level. So every traffic that comes onto their website, we were able to capture it through a form, trigger automation, and all her social media platform was integrated into a Go High Level, so she did not need to pay for Hootsuite. So scheduler, her team used to schedule all the content inside Go High Level social media calendar, send it to her for review, and she will respond, she will approve it, and then it gets scheduled. And then we set up email newsletter templates for her. Her team can just plug and use that template and send it. We also started SMS marketing, and her open rate was extremely high compared to email, which is normally the case, but she never had that. So her life became so much easy, and she was able to have the headspace to launch an annual membership that she was dreaming for 3 years. She never had the time, she never had the headspace, she had access to the infrastructure to build these digital products and membership. So we launched the membership, and she had a great launch, right? So this is how Go High Level can revolutionize your business, save you heaps of time, because integrate everything under one platform. You're not juggling multiple tools, you're not paying for multiple subscriptions. Everything kind of speaks to each other very, very seamlessly. You've got a clear pathway or a journey for your leads from the first touch point to a complete nurture to convert. Even after they convert, then you've got retainers and retargeting strategies to go back and retarget them to sign them up to a higher tier packages if you have one. And you save so much time, efforts, and money in the automation aspect. And it's very, very cost efficient because we do everything in just one platform. Okay. So I know what you're thinking. This sounds great, Priya, but moving everything into one system sounds like a nightmare. Okay. I get it. I get it every day. Trust me, more than you would imagine. Change is scary. But you know what's scarier? Continuing to stay where you are and continuing to lose money and time and efforts every single day because you are afraid to make that change. Change is the only thing that's constant in this world. And I always say businesses that adapt to change always not just survive but thrive, but businesses who fail to adapt to change does not survive. Okay, so my team and I will help you to do the transition very, very smoothly. So I want you to go to my website, book a free discovery demo call with me. I'll also put the link in the show notes below. So book a demo call with me. I'll show you a demo of the CRM. I'll identify what tools you use currently, what's your operational workflow, and then we'll identify gaps, challenges that you have in your current process, and then we will actually find out what's the low-hanging fruit. What can we do? You don't need to go all in and creating a whole chassis CRM. We'll set up just the core features that you require to capture leads and convert leads. So I love giving clients results first. So identifying low hanging fruits and giving them that option to capitalize on the investment. And then we will actually find out what is your big time waster. So what is the task that you're doing more than 2 to 3 times every day? And we'll try and automate it. Okay. And then slowly let's do that transition. So my team and I will help you with all the transition. We'll handhold you, we'll make it simpler, we'll dumb it down, and you will not feel the tech overwhelm. That's the promise that I can promise you. And we will work with you with your problem solving. I love problem solving. That's why I haven't white labeled Go High Level yet, because you see a lot of people in the Go High Level world, they hide it, they don't declare it publicly. It's Go High Level. And people feel betrayed, right? When finally they know it's Go High Level, they feel betrayed. They feel they've been lied to. So I go out loud in the world and say, this is Go High Level. I'm a Go High Level certified admin, and I can help you do this. Okay. So if this episode really resonates with you, and you finally realize it's time for you to switch to a system that's will help you to pick up the momentum. This is March 2025, so March equals momentum. So if you are aiming to get into the momentum of building your business, scaling your business without being burnt out, then definitely Go High Level CRM is the way to go. So this episode, I hope it helped you to identify all the hidden cost that is there in your business, you're running currently, with all the multiple subscriptions, with all the energy, time, and effort that goes into running your business with tools that don't speak to each other. And I would love to help you to do that switch without the overwhelm and anxiety. So I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to drop in the comments, and I will see you in the next episode. If this episode made you rethink how you're running your business, that means something needs to change. Do you know the difference between businesses that scale and those that struggle? Successful businesses that scale make small, smart pivots, and struggling businesses keep running in circles. Your business is only as strong as the systems behind it. If your systems are broken, so is your growth. Let's fix your system, and your freedom will follow. If you're really tired of doing everything yourself, if you're ready to free up your time and finally run a business that doesn't rely on you 24/7, let's talk. Most business owners wait too long to fix their broken systems until it's too late. Don't be one of them. DM the word automate now, and let's fix before you lose another lead, another sale, or another sleepless night. Until next time, keep pivoting, keep thriving. See you in the next episode.